Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello, and welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we find ourselves in Topeka, Kansas, with the frauditor known as the dreaded Rabble Rouser. As he ends up trying to fraud at a police department, is asked to leave, and well, of course, he refuses to do so, plays Fafo, and ends up getting himself arrested for his stupidity, and the fact that he's not a very good listener at that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this freaking S show on the road, shall we?
Okay, back up here at the Topeka Police Department in Topeka, Kansas. Got some business to conduct here. Have my message. TPD Officer Cowman is a dumb hoe. Canty is too. And then TPD Lieutenant Monosmith is a bitch. So is Sergeant John.
Are you stupid or something?
You know, I'm all for freedom of speech, but you know what? Even freedom of speech has consequences. I mean, come on now, dude, you bring those signs in there and you're liable to get some consequences. As in trespassing, my friend, which I suspect you frauditors don't believe in property rights anyway, so yeah, trespassing is nothing to you guys.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Apparently has determined that I do have business here. And so, are you aware that in the state of Kansas, there's actually a statute called 215922, interference with public business?
I know there's a statute in there for interfering with law enforcement, public interference, yes.
Oh, no, not law enforcement. Interference with public business.
Today, reporting wise.
Right, and so I'd like to, I went ahead and jotted that down just to let you know. This is the crime that I'd like to, the charge that I'd like to press against Sergeant Jones.
Yeah, this whole thing has to do with public employees, not the average person. In fact, it says invitee. Was the person you're talking about, or you an invitee? Kind of makes you wonder, did you read and interpret it properly? Probably not, and that's what's about to lead to your getting a shiny new set of bracelets because you just didn't want to read it in the proper manner.
Have all the business in the world to be in here, and then Jones detained me and stopped me from doing that, so he interfered with my public business inside this public building.
So that will be a complaint on how you felt you were?
No. I want a criminal charge. 215922 is a crime. I'll speak to the supervisor. This is precisely, Baker, why I wanted to talk to a supervisor. I knew you were going to do this. So, supervisor, please. I'm not
he already
doing.
Told you?
No, I'm not doing a. Yeah, but you're not.
Do you have any
you're
other
not.
with us
Yes,
this?
I want to file a criminal charge, not a complaint. A criminal charge. A crime was committed against me. It's not a complaint. A crime.
Not when we're in an official lawful business when he said for you to leave.
He had no reason to, and it was determined by ECUS that I had business in here, and he stopped me from doing that, which is a crime.
Aren't you jumping the gun a little bit? I mean, there's such a thing as due process. You are not the one who's going to be filing the criminal charges. Maybe if you actually go through the proper channels and go through the DA instead of the middle management, maybe you'll get something done. But of course, this guy's just way too incompetent to figure this out on his own anyway, and so he's not going to leave this issue alone. And well, you know the rest.
I'd like to. So, like a friend here said, you can report to another agency or KBI if you feel that way.
Oh no, I'll report it to you guys.
Okay, but right now,
your supervisor, please.
There's nothing else I can help you with right now.
Supervisor, please.
I can't keep calling him up here, man.
Hey, I gave you both the benefit of the doubt when he's like, hey, are you cool with that? I said, probably. Baker probably could do it, but
I'm interfering with what we're trying to get done here.
I ain't interfering with anything. What am I interfering with?
Because I've told you.
I don't want to file a complaint.
Thank you.
I want to charge Sergeant Jones, and I'd like to speak to your supervisor, please.
Yeah, I want to.
Supervisor, please.
About going pressing criminal charges.
Nice try.
On my
Supervisor,
father's
please,
death.
Baker.
I don't know if the case is open, but we spoke to the coroner this morning and the autopsy and results are done.
Oh, come on now, guys. Quit ignoring the frauditor. He only wants your attention. Tell you what, just come back over here and file the charges like he wants to, and he'll go away like a good little frauditor. Not.
Well, you were out here on Friday as well, weren't you, Anderson?
Yes,
So
I was on Friday.
I'd want to be filing that charge on you as well. So it's 215922. You and Jones interfered with my public business here, and that's a
Okay, so
violation
what-
of state statute. And I'd like to report that as a crime. And I tried to report it to Baker. He gave me a dang complaint form, and I told him I wanted to file a charge because a
And that
violation
and
of
that
a
office can
statute.
facilitate that.
With a complaint form, I want to file
Those are
a charge.
officers over there, and they
I
can
want
file the report.
Over where?
Over at the PSU building, over at 6th and Monroe, it's going to be the
What the
city
heck is that?
administrative building.
What do you mean? I want to file it right here. What are you talking about? It's a police station. There was a crime that was.
Okay, and
that
what
was-
is the alleged crime?
215922. Interference with public business in a public building.
Yeah.
You and
And you were
Jones
told-
both detained me, and it was determined that you shouldn't have because I did have public
And you
business
were
here.
asked,
You,
do you have...
you
Okay, are you going
stopped
to
me.
argue with me, or are you going to let me
Are you going to
explain?
take this charge?
No.
You guys interfered with my business inside
Yeah,
of here
because
when you
weren't
should not have.
reporting- You weren't
Horse
reporting
shit. I don't have to
police
report
business,
anything to
and
you.
it actually says right here, no loitering.
Yeah, you know what?
Police business
If that was
only.
if that was a piece of paper, you could
And
take
you
that
weren't-
and shove it up your ass.
Yeah, well, good luck with that.
Yeah, this guy claims to be a PhD. Yeah, I wonder if he told any of his professors to go shove his dissertation up their asses. Yeah, probably not, because back then he probably had some common damn sense and some intelligence to go with that. Yeah, somewhere along the line, this guy lost his common sense and intelligence and just went right off the deep end and became a total asshole.
That means
Okay.
nothing.
And you weren't
You
reporting
guys,
business.
I don't have to report anything
You
to
weren't
you.
reporting a crime.
I don't
you
have-
weren't police
what-
reporting police conduct, as stated here, police business only. You weren't doing
So why was I determined to be able to stay in here there, Anderson?
It's a great question.
Yeah, and so
Okay.
he determined that
So-
I had business in here.
So
My
what was-
business
what
had not
police-
changed.
Again, what
So
police business
21
would you like to report today?
I'm reporting a crime. You and Sergeant Jones both did 215922, and it's aggravated because you have a firearm on you, and you also have a taser on you as well. So it's an aggravated 215922. You both stopped me from doing my public business in this public
Yeah, and you were asked
building.
what police business you were doing.
Does
then.
not matter if you
didn't
asked me or
report
not.
A single police
yeah,
business.
and then your
and then you were saying
supervisor,
you were now
and
loitering.
your supervisor came out here and said, "Hey, go do your business." He
Okay.
said, "Do your
Again,
business."
if
So
you would
I
like
was
to
detained.
file a
in-
complaint,
No, I want to
you
file a
may
charge.
contact,
I want to file a charge.
PSU.
I want to file a
Okay.
charge. Can I speak to your lieutenant, please? I'd like to speak to your lieutenant, please. I'd like to speak to your lieutenant, please.
Well, now, Junior, you would like to speak to the lieutenant, but I'm not quite sure if he's going to come out. And if he does come out, I don't think you're going to like what the lieutenant has to say. Yeah, well, I don't know, man. Why do people choose this line of work when they know there's a strong possibility they could get arrested? The freedom fighters are fighting for our freedom that we already have. That doesn't make too much sense, does it, good people?
A little longer than a few minutes later.
I want to speak to your...
You want to speak to the lieutenant. Yeah, speaking to the management in most cases really doesn't work with these frauditors. Will it work on this occasion? Well, I don't know. Let's go find out and see if he has the magic spell to get the supervisor on his side. I really doubt it, though.
Later.
Public buildings. This is a designated public forum. The public is always invited into here.
Okay,
and
I'm
so,
gonna give you your
and so 215922, he came out here. Yeah, yeah, let's hear it. Huh?
Here's your options. If you want to file a complaint,
No, charge. It's a crime.
you're doing what you.
It's a crime. I don't want to file a complaint. Yeah.
I'm giving you your options. One, file a complaint. If you have a complaint about the way the officers have conducted themselves, file a complaint.
Are you sure that a police station, especially the interior, is a designated public forum or traditional public forum? Because a lot of what I've ever seen, a police department is considered to be a non-public forum. So you might want to brush up on your public forum doctrine before you get yourself arrested again and again. Oh, wait, never mind. It's too freaking late. I am deeply surprised that this guy even has a PhD to begin with, because this is such simple research that even a child could look this stuff up. But hey, even a PhD can be vulnerable to confirmation bias.
Okay? Number two, if you want to pursue this charge that doesn't apply, but if you want to pursue it, okay, we don't investigate criminal charges against our own people.
Really?
Because we get accused of bias.
Okay.
Therefore, you need to seek out another law enforcement agent.
You don't have an IA?
To file that with.
You don't have an IA?
We do. But
Okay.
we don't
Yeah.
investigate
Maybe I'll talk to one
criminal
of those.
charges.
Maybe I'll talk to one of them.
Internal affairs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where do they investigate then? No criminal charges?
Violations of policy.
Violation of policy.
Yeah.
Okay. What other options do I have there?
You can find another law enforcement agency to approach and see if they would like to take your report.
And the reason for that would be what?
To remove any kind of bias in the investigation.
Like all the bias that I've ran in here, just trying to get this charge reported to you guys? Is that what you're talking about?
You're just getting the truth.
The truth. Okay. Yeah. You didn't even know what charge it was. You're like,
No,
oh, it was public. It was public officials.
You don't. None of that applies to you.
So explain to me how I'm not an invitee there, Clump.
You're not an invitee.
How so?
No one's
What
invited.
would be an invitee in a public place then, Clump?
Okay. Do you have the invitation?
What, yeah. Public citizen.
Yeah, the invitee might be somebody who has actual legitimate business there, such as reporting a crime. So it kind of makes me wonder, were you invited there to begin with? Do you have actual legitimate business there, like actually reporting a crime? Because that's really all a police department is good for, is reporting crimes and getting Leos in on illegal actions that are taking place that need to be taken care of ASAP. Now, as far as the charges that you want pressed, yeah, you don't come to the police department and do them there. You go to the DA or the courthouse or something like that.
This is a designated public forum. You are open for business. When you open the door, you are inviting the public to come in here, like it or not.
We're done.
So
Do you have
21
police business to be done here?
215922 is a crime.
Do you have police business to be done here?
2159.
Do you have police business to be done here?
Don't step towards me again like that, Clump. What are you doing that for? What are you doing that for?
Do you have police business to be done here? Do you have police business or not? I'm just asking you. If you don't, then you're in violation.
And what's going to happen?
Well, you could be cited or taken to jail.
For what?
Trespassing.
Trespassing.
Disobeying a lawful order.
Trespassing and disobeying a lawful order. And what would that lawful order be there, Clump?
I'm giving you a lawful order to leave.
A lawful order?
Unless,
I have to leave?
yes, unless you have reason to be here.
Well, despite what you say, it is not a public forum. It is a non-public forum. So therefore, what your argument is total bullshit. The assistant chief of police has asked you to leave, and therefore that opens up trespassing statutes right there. But you've got that frauditor mentality that, well, trespassing laws are not legal, so therefore you're not going to leave. Well, sad thing for you is that trespassing laws are legal, they are binding, but unfortunately for you, you're just too empty-headed to figure that out, and you're about to get cuffed.
Okay? So I'm going to give you 5 seconds to decide. Are you going to stay here in violation of the lawful order?
Am I being detained?
You will be if
Am I being detained right now?
you have 5 seconds.
Am I being detained?
Yes, now you are.
For what?
For violation of a police order.
What was
I
the order?
told you.
What was the order?
Leave.
For
unless
what?
You have
For what
police
reason?
business.
For what reason?
All right. Turn around. Put
For
your
what?
hands behind your back.
For what?
Put your hands behind your back.
What am I under?
Well, stupid is as stupid does, and then he comes up with this little sob story right here. Let me ask you something, frauditor. How much of this was real, and how much of this was all in your head? Just came out onto the computer and just, well, trying to make you look like a complete innocent person in this whole situation, that you were being so persecuted by the big bad government and everything like that. I mean, you do spin a good yarn right here, but how much of it is just factual? Yeah, that's the question right there. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
This could be some groundbreaking stuff right here.
You're going to go to jail.
For what?
Read this.
I don't have to listen to
Read it.
anything. Blah, 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 blah.
Dude, so there's no way I can get in, bro? Come on, I'll put you on my YouTube.
But shut up, Wesley.
You gotta put signs up, ma'am, if it's...
Are you Glenn Serio?
Who's that?